Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today on the channel we've got Eagle Moss's Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. We've got issue 26. In issue 26 we get the parts to make our silencer and a few brackets. We're going to be making our silencer, we're mounting it to the engine, and then we're going to be mounting the engine to our sachet frame. And we're also going to be putting our track rod ends in and putting a couple of brackets on. Do we get something that looks quite like that? We're going back, part 3 is in there, and also a bit about the executive producer for the film, which was Steven Spielberg, and what's coming up in next week's issue. So let's get these parts open and start building issue 26. Okay, so we've got our parts out of our packaging, and we've got our pieces for our silencer. We've got other bits, we've got some rubber ends to go on our track rod ends at the end. First thing I want us to do is take this, and you've got these two pieces here. They are exactly the same, no difference whatsoever. So we can put these on either side. So we want us to do that with an AP screw. These are going to be very difficult to hold in there. We do have a half circle on there and a half circle on there, so we can't put them in the wrong way. But then the problem is it doesn't want to fit in there. So it's going to make it a bit of a nightmare to hold. Let's try the other one, see if that's a bit better. It just wants to fall out. So we're going to have to try and hold it and screw it in at the same time. So let's get an AP screw and just go for it. Hopefully it works out fine. Alright, let's get this on. Alright, now I've got it on. Let's try and locate that in. I'll push it down and try and screw this together. Slowly, slowly, because it's going to pop out. Let's try it a different way. Let's try hold this, locate it in, push it in, and try now screw it. As soon as we put any pressure on the screw, it just pushes this right back out the other end. There we go. Come on, there we go. God, that was not easy to get in there. That when I put pressure on the screw, see how much pressure I was putting? I got a dent in my finger that I was putting pressure on the screw, it was pushing this out, so it wasn't easy. Now we've got to do that again, but on the opposite side, just here. So hopefully this one will be a bit easier to get in, but I don't think it will be. Got our AP screw ready. Let's get this located on there. This might be a bit easier this side because this one's a bit further towards me. So I'll do what I did last time and start off the screw on the part, feeding the screw through there, holding the screw on, and slowly turning this onto the screw. Make sure we get it straight. Right, locate that in. Now we can just quickly tighten it up. Big bit of pressure so it doesn't turn and push it out. There we go. And that's that side in. That was a lot easier than this side than it was the other side. There we are. And that's our two pieces on. Next we're going to be using FP screws. I'm going to be putting this bit on top of here. Doesn't matter which way you put it, it's the same both ways, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to go with, let's go with that way. Seems to fit fine either way, but let's get two FP screws. These are quite big screws. Let's take our FP screw and screw that in. Just like that. Let's tighten it all up. Have I used the right screwdriver? one. And the second one was FP at the top. Let's get our second one in. Just like that. And that's what you should have after these steps. Now we're going to need to bring back our engine, which we had from last week. Looking good. And this is going to be going this way around. We've got a hole this side, no hole this side. The hole wants to go this side because this pipe here is going to be locating into the hole. And this side here has got a pin that we can locate that on. I believe that's right. No, I don't think it is. That goes on there. So we can hold that on there for a minute. This is going to go on the back here. There's a pin, push that in. And we're going to get AP screws again. And I'm going to fasten this on with an AP screw. Just in the back here. Just like that. And we need to do exactly the same, but for the other side. But we're going to use an AM screw this time. So we'll move these out of the way because I don't need these for a minute. Yeah, so this now wants to go on the outside of here. So let's put that on just like that. Like the holes are all lined up. Now let's get an AM screw. We've got two of these. This one seems to be a smaller head of a screw, so we may need to change screwdrivers. But it's going to go just in here. There we go. And that is our silencer located on there. Now we need to get a bracket. Which one is it? It is this one. Yeah. And all we're going to be doing is we're going to be plugging this in. It's a push fit connection. So this is going to go in these two holes at the top here. Just there. So push our first one in. And that will connect on to our top one. Just like that. Now you may want to put a little dab of glue on that if you want to. Seems to fit and hold it fine, so I'm not too fussed with that, putting glue on that. Now here comes the fun part. We're going to be bringing in our sachet. So let's move these out of the way because we're going to need some space for this. I may have to move the camera angle around so we can all see. But here it is. We haven't seen it in a fair few weeks. So let's try it this way. Yeah, we haven't seen this for a few weeks, so it's nice to have it back on the bench again. Now what we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking our engine, we're sliding it under here, just like that, and that locates down just like that. Now we've got to flip this over and secure it on with a screw. I'm going to see if I can prop this up because I don't want to catch any of these bits. This is a lot higher than the wheels, so it's going to be resting on this, which I don't want it to be. So I'm going to get something so it can be held up on the wheels. So I'm going to put a little cut in here and flip it over, and we'll get it mounted on something. Okay, so we've got this mounted, propped up now. I've used some of the kids' Funko Pops, so we're going to be using them to prop us up. So we want a DM screw, and this is going to be going. We need to lift this engine up. This is going to be going just for this top hole here. So let's get that done now. Okay, so that's holding that in place for us. I've got to put 2 more screws, and they're going to be DM screws also, in a hole here and a hole here. We'll put another one in, just in this side here. Right, now we can secure them all down. And this side. Just like that. And that is that done. Now we're going to need to be fitting our track rod ends. So first thing what we're going to do is we're going to pick a track rod. I'm going to take this one. You're going to take a rubber, any rubber you like, put it on like that. Now we're going to be locating this in one of the holes. So I'm going to do this one first. Push it into the back of the hole on there and locate it on top of the screw hole just here. Now take your screw. Don't drop it in the chassis. Right, let's get our screw in. Just like that. Now we can slide this rubber all the way along to the end, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to get our second track rod. We'll get our second rubber, slide that on, locate this into the back of the wheel, just like that, and on top of the hole, just like that. Now get your EP screw and screw it in. There we go. There we go. Now we can slide our rubber down over the end. It's going to hide that just like that. Very nice. We don't need these Funko Pops anymore, so we can get rid of them. And we can get that on there like that. Very nice. We've got a couple of brackets to put on now. Yeah, we're going to be going here on the side of the silencer. There's a little hole there. I'm going to be taking one of these brackets. Are they directional? Let's find out. Yep, they're opposite ways. So we want this one. We want this one here. This is going to be going on the side of our silencer. I'll try and get a good angle. We're going to need AP screws for this. I've got plenty of AP screws here. So let's get one of them ready. Which one was it? This one. I'll try and turn that round that way so you can see. It's going to be going just on the top here. Just like that. Now we're going to do exactly the same, I think. Screw bracket to the silencer with an AP screw. So I think we're going to be doing exactly the same, but on the opposite side. Yep. So we can turn that back round the other way. Get our AP screw. This one's going to be going in this hole just here. Come on, AP screw, you don't want to fall off. You know you don't. Right, let's get this on. Sorry if the angles aren't the best and you can't see, but it's rather awkward to do this and hold at the same time. And that is now the issue complete. Oh, that was a fiddly one. Just trying to get these track rods in and mounting this to this was yeah, it wasn't the easiest one to do, but yeah, we've done it. Let's put this to the side and see what is coming next week. Next week, what we got. We've got a horn, fans and brackets for it, so yeah, that'll be coming next week, so join me then if you haven't already. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.